Hello everybody, this is John with Glassbeats Games, and you are watching a Factorio series that I'm going to start. It's going to be kind of informative, but also kind of casual. I'm not very good at this game, so it's only going to be as informative as a novice turn intermediate player, probably still more or less novice. So you may just learn with me, because I'm still definitely learning this game. I do have a mega base. It's not really a mega base, but I'm starting to try to turn it into a mega base right now, but I am not going to show that unless maybe I need some examples. But without further ado, let's go ahead and go into single player, new game, and I'm not going to look at the seed, I'm just going to kind of go with it. And I want to do that for a couple reasons. I feel like for one, it provides a challenge, and I kind of go in with a surprise. So I'm just going to do regular free play, no settings change. I'm going to go ahead and roll a couple times. Just make sure that is completely random. Terrain's good, enemy's good. Enemy expansion, they do expand. Cliffs, yes. I don't like cliffs, I don't like enemy expansion, but I will just deal with that as intended. So, let's play. I'm a really good pilot. I'm so good that I crash landed on purpose on this planet. And, yeah. So there we are. We have crash landed. We are going to... Woohoo! Look at that red. That's, we're in a forest area, I guess. It's not too bad. But I see some oil. Yay. First thing I'm going to do, Alt. I can actually see what we got. We have some, I was about to say steel. It's not quite steel yet, but we have some iron plates and some of the wreckage. We don't have a lot. We got, oh, wait, no, we have, whoa, that's good. That's good. We got 8. Wait, okay. We always get 8, don't we? Never mind. I'm going to clear this wreckage because it's just an eyesore of my amazing pilotry. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these rocks. Have some coal in them, hey. There we go. If you ever find any huge rocks, there is a good chance they will not only have stone, but they will have some coal. The expected resource is 3737. We get a little bit of a variance there. We got 4334. Not bad. This is going to be only stone, so we got 20 right there. Hey, there we go. Wow, we got a lot right off the bat. I will take that and run with it. That is great. So what we have is we don't have enough resources to make another burner mining drill. That requires 9 iron plates. Or, if you will, if you look at a burner mining drill, it requires 3 iron plates and 3 iron gear wheels. Well, 3 iron gear wheels. 1 iron gear wheel is 2 iron plates. So we'll go ahead and make ourselves 3 iron gear wheels, just so when we get another iron plate, we don't have to craft those. It's really not going to make that much of a difference, but I just like to go ahead and have that at the ready. As we're running to our iron patch, as you can see, we're zoomed out quite a bit. Something to mention, this is going to be a series that I will trail off a lot, and you'll just have to bear with me. I may try to edit out some bits that I trail off so much it made no sense, but I'm going to try to keep us on track here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a burner mining drill. We're going to stick a furnace right here. We're going to start using some of the coal, essentially just got from all these huge rocks. Now, I don't think I'm going to see too much more. Oh, no, never mind. We got a couple there. We got at least 2. Let's take a look at our map. We're going to hit M on the keyboard. Zoom out. You see this highlighted part of the map? That is what we can see immediately around our character. Anything beyond that, I don't know. But as you can see on the map, I have it selected just by default, as well as a couple of other things. But pollution, you select pollution, you can see what your pollution is, and this pollution is going to be coming from this burner mining drill as well as the stone furnace, which there's no... What am I doing? No. Why did I put that on coal? I was too busy talking. I wasn't paying attention to what I was actually doing. We don't need coal to mine coal to put in the furnace. I guess we do, but not like that. Why do I not see this little thing here? It's because we're not smelting coal. You can't smelt coal. Oh man, we're off to a really good start. Great start. But yeah, you can see the pollution cloud was up here. That might dissipate, but this will not, because this is actually producing it constantly. And it will kind of go out over time. Not much. It won't go out by much, but it will produce a little bit more and a little bit more. And that eventually goes away if we stop, but it takes a while for that to go away. Do we want it to go away? Kind of, but do we care? No. We have neighbors, and you know what? They need to just deal with it. It's not my problem that they can't handle it. Well, guess what? I'm going to make some stone furnaces because I don't have any. I'm going to just handcraft stone furnaces. I'm not going to automate that. The first thing I'm going to do, because I have a lot of coal, I ain't worried about getting too much of like my burner mining drills over here and then not putting them over here. I'm going to at least do half a stack, and do the rest here. Or, well, yeah, I'll just do the rest here. I already have enough to make another burner mining drill. Guess what? That's all I need. I don't need anything else. If I want to generate more coal, this is how we do it. We'll put a piece of wood in there. There we go. So that produces coal, and then that puts coal into here, and then this puts coal back and forth. Now here's the thing, coal, essentially, as you can see, we're producing more coal than we're consuming, which is a good thing. We want to be able to do that. If we weren't able to do that, this design does not make any sense. In the long run, it doesn't make any sense. We don't want this. I mean, this is okay. This right now, at the start of the game, is absolutely fine. But you know what we need? We need more burner mining drills. Let's get some more burner mining drills. You can never have enough burner mining drills. Now, if you notice something, if you look, we did just research technology, steam power, and we didn't actually research it. We just crafted 50 iron plates. There are some research in this game where we're just acquiring a certain amount of materials or just a material. Like a lab will grant you the automation science pack. You get 10 copper, you're able to start doing electronics. I'm going to go ahead and start adding more. I'm just going to do more. I'm going to have 4 iron drills to 1 copper drill and 1 stone drill, or maybe 2 copper drills and maybe 1 or 2 stone drills. But first things first, let's go ahead and make ourselves some more stone furnaces. We're going to need them. We're going to go ahead and come up to where our copper is. We also have stone up here. So our coal and iron are a little bit far away from each other, as well as the copper and stone. That's actually okay. It's a little bit of a pain because you got to go back and forth. Did not bring any coal. When you have stuff that's far away from each other, at least in the early game, it's kind of frustrating because you got to go back and forth. Back and forth. I don't want to do that. So what we can craft are belts. Now I can only craft 1 belt right now because I don't have a lot of iron on me right now. But I do have some coal processors. We got basically about a stack of coal right there. I'm going to use it all on here. So I'm just going to hold Z down and just kind of hover over this. And there we go. Look at that. And go ahead and pick up some more iron. So all I can do is make even more iron because you can never have enough iron. Start our production of coal. I'm going to make myself another. Yeah, I'll make 2 more burner mining drills. And then for my stone, I'm going to do that. Make myself a chest. Put it right here. Burner mining drills. This is only going to work for just a minute, but don't worry, I will be able to come back and make some more burner mining drills. I'm going to make 2 more. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want not 2 of these, but I want 4 of them. Can you imagine what I need to do to have this work around the floor? You guessed it. That's a really good guess. Good job. I didn't hear it, but I imagine you guessed it. If you didn't, I'm not disappointed, but as you can see, this will produce more. It goes around here, it goes around here, it goes around here, and it doubles the production of coal, essentially. Now, you still use it, so you don't get to use all the coal that's produced. Eventually, it will produce all that, but these will fill up to 50. I will be able to collect up to 200 instead of 100, and this just sits idle, so it's a little bit better. It's not going to bottleneck. That's great. What we need to do is we need to go ahead and consider technologies, because while we're using coal for these burner mining drills, we are using more coal than we probably need to. I'd like to consider using the coal for smelters, not burner mining drills. It's not that big of a deal. It really is not. What should we do in that regard is we should probably consider electricity. I mean, we just got some copper done. We're able to research technologies and use technology. And how do we get technology? We need electricity. We got small electrical poles right here, which use wood and copper cable. So copper cable is 1 copper plate. We definitely produce some copper plates up there, but I need more. I actually need a little bit more iron from the way it looks like. So let's go ahead and collect it from our nice little furnaces. And oh my goodness, look at that. We got enough iron to make 5 steam engines. I'm just going to make 2 for right now, and 1 boiler, and 1 offshore pump. If you ever make more than 1 offshore pump, you're probably doing like a oil refinery or something like that. But for right now, in the early game, you only need 1. Let's check our map, look at our pollution. Ooh boy. That's getting close. That's getting a little too close for comfort. I'm going to start putting our resources right here. They're going to start attacking this area as soon as I get everything set up. So I got to be quick on this. This seed is going to make me be very proactive. I'm going to go ahead and get some fish. We'll put the fish in my hot bar. And the reason I need fish is because that basically heals me. And I like healing. Healing is good. It means that I don't die. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, he's swimming away. Okay, I want to come over here. Give me fish or give me death. Got 25 fish. That should be good enough for healing for right now. I got my offshore pump. This offshore pump will be... Where's the coal at? The coal's up here. So the offshore pump. Can we make it right here? Yeah, we can. We got that. We got our boiler. And we got our steam engines. We got one. And we got two. And we'll go ahead and make a pipe. I do need to go ahead and get the copper. Otherwise, just gathering these resources and... putting that steam engine there, well, you can't really utilize electricity if you don't have electrical poles, and so we're going to have electric grid. And look at that, we got a decent bit there. We can make a couple small electrical poles, and we can make a lab. Now this lab is going to be the key to all automation that we do. Right now, we have just enough to be able to make one lab, and now we don't have but 3 copper plates. I am going to research probably automation first, but maybe military. And here's why. Military is going to be is going to allow me to use more than just a little pistol. And here's why I want to use more than just a little pistol. What am I doing? I need some more coal. As you can see, this is why automation is so great, because you don't have to run back and forth to do the things, you just have the things do it for you. 200 coal, that already filled up. So we're going to fill these up, just for right now. And we're going to go take some more iron. Did you not take more? We're going to go ahead, while we're at it, fill up this up here, because I want that running while I'm doing that down there. This is why when you have patches that are kind of further away, it gets a little tedious. It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. We do have a decent bit of stone, though, I imagine. Look at that. We got 13, 14 stone. Okay, that's not a lot. But well, guess what? We can make 6 automation packs. Let's go ahead and start making them. We have enough automation science to research military. Now, why am I researching military before automation? So we're going to put that there. And then we're going to get this electrical pole, which hooks up to these steam engines, which produce electricity. We're going to make 20 of these little segments. So 20 boilers, 40 steam engines. I thought I heard the enemy. I thought I heard enemy bases already. You know what? They're going to be hitting us quick. So we better step on it. We better be quick on getting this research. So let's go ahead and research military. We're getting right into the combat, y'all. This is the opposite of a world I tried earlier. It's a desert world, but the closest enemy base was very far away. And surprisingly, the pollution wasn't too bad. Good lord, these guys are close. Okay. While we're researching that, I can make some ammunition. Let's make some light armor. And armor is just going to be 40 iron plates. Ammunition is going to be 4 plates per ammunition. As you can see, we got plenty of ammunition we're making. Trust me, plenty in this game is never enough. Think you have plenty, you have just enough. When you think you have enough, you don't have enough. When you don't have enough, man, what have you been doing? When you have what you think is way too much, no, you have just barely enough. That's how it works in this game. Never-ending process of, do I have enough? No. If you think you have enough, no, you don't. You don't have enough. If you have way too much, you still don't have enough. Just know that. And then you'll be fine. If you go in the game with that mentality, you'll be fine. If you go in the game with the mentality of that, man, you just have too much. No. You don't have enough. I have 30 rounds of ammunition. With a pistol. Or not 30 rounds. I have 30 magazines. And each magazine holds 10 rounds, so essentially I have 300 rounds here. If you think that's enough to deal with these biters, it may be enough to destroy 2 nests. In fact, I actually don't think it is. If I'm not mistaken, I think I need about probably 40. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check but I don't have enough right now. I just know that. So one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and research next our automation, and then I'm going to start that research, and I'm going to make a submachine gun. The shotgun's not great, so I'm going to make a submachine gun. Hopefully won't have to deal with biters as I go up here. Oh my goodness, this trek is a lot longer than I anticipated. Come on, we gotta make it up here. Do we have coal? Oh yeah, we have plenty of coal. Produce some copper. And we got a lot of copper now, so we can make 8 submachine guns. I only need 1. But because we have the copper, we can actually make as many, basically, whatever amount of copper we have, we can make automation science packs. Because it takes 1 copper and 1 iron gear. So whatever copper we have, and this is a good ratio in this game. However much copper we're producing, we need to produce probably twice the amount of iron as you want copper, and you can never have enough copper, so you will never have enough iron. Go ahead and get some more iron. Got that. Be good for right now, and electricity is at a minimum, but electricity requires coal. So it still requires a little bit of fuel, but electricity is so much better, and here's why. See this? It consumes a decent bit of coal right there to start off with. What we need to do is we need to make 20 of these because this offshore pump has 1200 pumping speed a second, and then this produces 60 steam a second, and then these can consume 30 steam a second. So 2 of these per boiler, and then 20 of these, 20 times 60, you get 1200. So 1200, there you go. If you have any more, then you kind of start to falter off. For right now, I'm going to take this lab. I'm going to actually move it just a little bit. Just move it right here. And I'm going to put the science packs in here. And we're going to research automation. Probably the most important thing in the game to research. Automation. Military is pretty important too. That's why I have my submachine gun, and if I will, I'll go ahead and put it where I need to, so I'm not firing this tiny little pistol. Okay, they're going to start attacking. They don't like our existence, so I'm going to tell them I don't like their existence either, and hopefully they'll just have to accept that, and they'll accept it in the form of bullets. So there we go. They're going to, okay, alright. I'm going to have to start eating some fish because that seems to be the way that you heal. You heal by fish. You don't use a first aid kit, you don't use a medic pack. You use fish. Fish heal you. So, I'm going to try to destroy one of these spawners while I get spat at with acid. So, they're going to keep on spitting acid at me. I don't like that. It doesn't feel very good. Kind of corrodes the skin. Alright, they can stop spitting acid at... I'm not spitting acid at you. I gotta make more ammo. I don't have any gun turrets. I would like to have gun turrets, but I don't have any to start off this game. This guy's like that one dinosaur in Jurassic Park. You can stop spitting at me. These bugs will start to repair their own nest. In fact, if you... Yeah, see, look. They will heal. There we go. Making some more ammunition. Alright, I want to at least get rid of this nest. Alright, stop it. Okay, come on. Alright, so he cleared up one enemy nest. That was a lot of ammunition. Why was it worth it? Because I don't got to worry about that. I do got to worry about this, but maybe this I'll be able to hopefully have a little bit of a better military on me. In other words, turrets. That's all I need. This is output is full, but if you look, it only has one bit of fuel left. We're going to fill that up. We're also going to go ahead and make ourselves another boiler and 2 more steam engines, as well as maybe some more electrical poles. If you look at this down here, it takes it a good while to craft. It doesn't take just iron to craft a steam engine. I mean, it's nothing but iron products, but if you look at it, 10 iron plates, 8 iron gear wheels, and 5 pipes. So if you do the math on that, 8 iron gear wheels, that is going to be, well, it says total raw resources is 31, but basically 8 iron gear wheels, that's 16, 5 pipes is 5 iron plates, so yeah, 31 iron to make one of these. If you think you have enough resources, guess again. Never have enough resources. Okay, that sounds negative. Let's not be negative. Let's be positive and just make ourselves ability to have enough resources. This doesn't have any fuel. That's okay. We just put 50 coal in there, but we got to be careful about forgetting that because until we, I mean, see, it's consuming it, but we need a way to fill it up. Now, we're going to use belt, but we don't have a lot of belts. We can't make a lot of belts. Instead, what we can make is an assembling machine. I can only make one right now because I don't have a lot of copper. I don't have a lot of iron. I got to go get some more. So we have that lab right there. We're going to keep that lab. I'm going to, if you notice, I am not, you can actually spread this out a little bit further, but I want as much space covered for my first little assembling process. We'll make some more ammunition while I'm at it. I'm gonna go ahead and while I'm running back, start just making some crafting machines, some assembling machines. So by the time I get down here, I should be good. Always try to be crafting something if you can, because if you have like a long run time to go from here to there, while you're doing that, you can craft. Your character that you play as is like a huge multitasker. In fact, I'm gonna make him blue. So my character's blue. He's blue. The pen is blue. Here we got this here. We got an assembling machine here. Okay, my character's in the way. Get out of the way, character. Not supposed to be there. Probably try to change the position on here, maybe right here. Would that work? I don't know, y'all. Y'all think that'd work? So if you look at these assembling machines, right now they're not doing anything. Until I select a recipe, they're not going to craft anything, and they're not going to receive anything. Their minimum consumption is 2.5 kilowatts. So technically speaking, these just being here, connecting to the electrical poles, even though there's not anything there, they are consuming energy. So in some regard, you can run out of energy with not doing anything, but for the most part, 7.5 kilowatts out of 3.6 megawatts. I'm not worried about running out of energy because I am barely using even a fraction of it. As soon as these start operating though, oh yeah, we're going to start using it. Now, you'll notice something. Take these away. So stop. And this is something I just realized not too long ago. Like, I never look at the minimum consumption, but there is a minimum consumption of something. Therefore, it consumes electricity just at a very low rate. It doesn't really got to be perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and make myself some inserters. But if you look at the crafting recipe of inserters, we need electronic circuits. We got a couple of them. Like, we got our assembling machine, our lab, and something that we are going to research pretty soon, if not the next thing, is going to be electric mining drills. They all require circuit. Long-handed inserters don't require circuits, but they require the inserters, which of course require circuits, and you're going to realize you need a lot of circuits. That's all I'm going to say. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves. I don't know, we'll just do about 5. That should be good for right now, but I'd have to double check. I'm not going to do that. Or, yes I am. I don't know. What am I doing? Gonna make some chests? No, I'm not. I need wood. So right now, this probably doesn't make much sense, and that's fair. It kind of doesn't. What I'm going to do here is I got like a simple little crafting grid, and I just realized, no, I don't. I need one more inserter, at least for what I want to do. I want to automate science. Science research, if you saw the bottles I was doing, I used 1 copper plate and 1 iron gear wheel. Well, copper plate's raw resource, we're good with that. But the iron gear wheel requires crafting. You can't just have iron plates go into this assembling machine where it's using automation science. It needs the gear wheel. So what we do is we select the gear wheel recipe and we put that there. And then what we're going to do here, because the gear wheel is used in many different crafting recipes, I'm going to go ahead and put our transport belt here. Now if you look at transport belt requires 1 iron plate and 1 iron gear wheel. So if you notice, yeah, it's 2 transport belts per 3 iron, which is actually kind of a similar recipe you'll see, or similar ratio, I guess, that you'll see with something else, electronic circuits. You'll see in a minute, but we'll probably get in that next episode, because this episode is going to be probably just pertaining to the very first bit of this game. We are going to get a little bit into it, but we'll go ahead and put my resources in here, and we don't have a lot of iron, so we're going to run out of it very, very quick. We're not going to run out of copper nearly as much. But if you look, we now have this machine making us a transport belt. And if you look, it's making it. 5, 6. And this isn't making anything, but it does have the recipe ready. It does have the iron gear portion ready. We have to put the copper in here. Now if you look, this is going to create an automation science pack. And there we go. So now we have automation science. The thing about this is I don't have anything that I want to research yet. Let's go ahead and research our electric mining drill. Actually, nah. We're going to, because right now I'm thinking military is actually going to be probably more of a thing to go for. Let's start researching gun turret, which we need. We're going to need a gun turret because we're going to need that to defend ourselves and eventually use for offense. But right now, this is just going to continuously make automation science. And if you look, automation science packet takes 10 seconds. And why does it take 10 seconds? Because of these assembling machines, the way they work is they craft at half of the speed that the character crafts at. So this is going to take 10 seconds to craft, and this is going to take 10 seconds to use. So we're not building anything up here. It's going to be at a single rate. Now, one thing I can do is add a buffer chest when I'm not researching something. I can have it build up with research science, but here's the thing. I'd like to be constantly researching something, so this could just continuously go until we run out of resources. But that's the problem. We're going to run out of resources pretty quick with the iron here. I want to be able to automate a lot of stuff. Now, that gun turret is going to be researched soon, and I am out of coal, so I'm going to go ahead and get some more of that. We did just get a lot more iron, though, so that's good. That is exactly what we want. The only thing that I'm a little bit concerned with, we'll go ahead and research the electric mining drill. I almost want to do radar, but yeah, let's do radar. So we got some copper. We can make a couple of gun turrets now. Let's make 5. Now we want a decent bit of ammunition because we want to put some of it in the gun turrets and also use some of it ourselves. So I am going to go ahead and go on the offensive of this enemy biter base. I don't see any others, but I don't know what's out this way. So that is going to be a concern where radar is going to be very, very beneficial. You're going to want a radar. You're definitely going to get as much of the raw resources getting to where you need to go. See, this chest is already empty. Yeah, this assembling machine is not using anything anymore because we got plates being taken here. And then sometimes it will use that. Now, here's the thing. The copper, not the copper, but the iron gear wheels take no time to craft. So the amount of time it takes to craft in here, you want to fill this up, even if you fill this up, even if you use it again and use it again. The problem is, iron gear wheels take 2 iron plates. So whatever you put in here just gets halved as far as the production of the availability. Now, because of the stuff we're researching right now and all this stuff, what it takes is not a lot. But it's enough to where if you have something that doesn't deliver the good, and you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, it starts kind of wearing a little bit. It's going to be very, very relieving when you finally get to where, okay, I have a lot of belts, and I can just make the belts, make all the stuff move where I need them to go. Now, I'm going to move this because this is actually in the way of expanding our array all the way to about out here. I am going to go ahead and just make some more burner mining drills. We're not going to use these burner mining drills a lot more, but we are going to be using enough. We're producing a lot of resources. We want this to expand. We want this to triple in production. So we want what I've seen some people call a coal snake. What we're going to do? We're going to do a coal snake. We're just going to put 1 wood there. That'll get the whole process started. No fuel. And it's got fuel. 3 times the amount of coal from this. And if we want to, we can actually put some right here. I do kind of want to go ahead and take care of these outside resources first. Yeah, you see we got just a little patch of iron ore there. It's not a lot, but because we're getting a decent bit. Uh-oh, we kind of ran out there for a second, but thankfully it's just a never-ending machine for the most part, so it kind of works in that favor. But we want to get a lot more iron, so we got a decent bit of iron out of that, but let's say we want some more. Let's get some more, shall we? So while we are producing a decent bit of pollution and using a decent bit more coal because of the fact that the coal, the burner miner drills take up the coal, it still is not bad because we are producing resources a lot faster and maybe not as efficiently as we want to. So how about this? I got an idea. Let's research. You got it. The electric mining drill. What we're going to do is we are going to run out of iron, as we always do. If you've ever played Factorio and you haven't ran out of iron, then you really haven't played Factorio. We had to refill our iron and we still haven't had to worry anything about this copper. It's because copper just doesn't, you don't need as much of it as you need iron, but you still need a lot of it. What should I do? I got 56 ammo and I got 5 gun turrets. It's late. It's kind of dark out, but you know what? It's going to be a sneak attack. Okay, it's not a sneak attack. Never mind. No, ignore me. Ignore me. Please ignore me. I don't exist. Gun turrets. I'm going to put that in my hotbar as well. There we go. Alright. There we get. There we go. Alright. I need to make some more ammunition. We'll pick these guys up. How much ammo do I have? I don't have. Okay, that thing is healing, so it's not good. I'm going to kick this nest. So you can actually kick, or, okay, you're not kicking the nest, so okay, get out of here. You can actually beat a nest to death. Now, this is probably not the most efficient method, but you know what, I don't, get out of here. Get out of here. I said get out of here, okay. I have not had to do that in a minute. In fact, I think I only did that one other time, but you know what? We no longer have any angry neighbors trying to kill us because they don't like how we do things around here. And how we do things around here is automation. They're against automation. We are researching an electric mining drill, but until we get that research, I'm just going to keep on with these resources. As you can see, I got a decent bit of iron out of that. Let's get some more coal. And I'm going to go ahead and maybe make myself another. Well, first things first, I'm going to make myself a radar. I'm going to get myself some more copper. While I'm getting more copper, I'm going to fill that up with our. I'm going to get some more furnaces. I'm going to just go ahead and stack all these up. Did I take the copper out? I did, but I'm going to take even more copper out now. Well, I need more wood. That's not. I don't need more copper. I need more wood. We are probably going to be near the end of this episode soon. I have enough copper generators up there. I have enough burner mining drills for stone. This has depleted, so we go ahead and take that away. Fill all this up. Now here's something to note. I might be out of power. I just might be out of power. I'm not sure Or out of resources. Out of resources, yep. Although I could be running low on power, 23 coal, 28. Okay, we're doing okay there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to limit this because this is just going to continuously build up. I'm limiting it for now. I don't want to limit it forever, but just for now, I don't want to use too many resources until I know I have the overhead to be able to deal with that. I have 12 burner mining drills for iron. Honestly, I'm probably going to make 4 more. Extra is just enough. That's all. But because we are not too worried about any of the immediate enemies in the area, we may be worried about that a little later on, but I think we'll be more fortified by then. I mean, I already got some turrets, so I mean, I should be good there. I'm going to go ahead and collect all the iron, and as you can see, look at all the iron that we're getting out of this. Oh, we ran out of resources here. Put it all in here. Put it all in there. There we go. They're all maxed out at 50. We're just gonna keep on putting the coal in the burner mining drill. Don't take the coal out of the burner mine. Stop that. This is we're producing a lot of pollution, and that is why we want to get ourselves a radar. We're gonna go ahead and bring this pole, this electrical network out this way. Now, if you look at our map, we see this highlight, and that's my character. We put this radar here. That highlight has increased, and that highlight is the radar. And that highlight means you can zoom in from the map screen and see what's going on in real time. Now, here's the thing. The radar over time is going to do sweeps, and it's going to increase. In fact, you can see already, maybe. Well, actually, no, that's my character. You will see it eventually starts going around this area, and we will be able to kind of get an idea. See, there we go. We get a new segment added to the grid, and we'll be able to tell if we have any other enemy biters within the area. Now, if we do, good. We have some turrets that we can use as defense. But look at this. I have 32 electrical mining drills I can create. I am not going to make but maybe one of them. I'm going to make one per area. But before I do any of that, I need to do something. I'm going to make a burner inserter. Now, you're wondering, like, what's a burner inserter? You saw what a regular inserter was. I completely skipped the whole idea of burner inserters because unless you use them for one thing, I think they're a waste. First of all, they require fuel to work. You need coal for a burner inserter to work. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this started. And while I like this setup, I got to move it. If we want to maximize this, what we can do is we can copy buildings that are already placed down. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. We're going to copy all of this, including the belt. And we're going to place it like so. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will be our full array once we're done, but what I can do is I can go ahead and take all the belts that I did craft, and I already have the poles made, so I can go ahead and put those in position. I'm going to make one I'm going to make one electrical mining drill. We want to automate that as soon as we can, because that is going to be a pain to deal with. Go ahead and mine that since that's in the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this belt all the way over to where this coal is. Why do we want to have so many belts that we just automated just to do that? What I don't get it. Well, I get it, because I know what I'm doing. Quite simple, actually. So now we have our electric mining drill connect up to the electric grid. The reason I did the electric mining drill connected with coal for the first part is because we need this coal to be able to go to our steam engine. Our steam engine is going to need coal at a constant rate. And for that to happen, I can't be going back and forth, refueling it. But you see the concept, this belt will eventually reach down here and start filling up these boilers via these burner inserters. Now, why would I want burner inserters instead of regular inserters? Regular inserters require electricity. What if we lose power? What if we run out of power? That can happen, especially if you go overboard on the power usage and all of a sudden, oh man, no, it's too much power. Guess what? Anything relying on this electric grid is going to start failing, including the inserters, including the mining drills. So if you have mining drills mining coal, trying to get those to where you need to go, you may have an issue. Now, what you can do is you can still rely on the coal snake, but the problem with that is you need something to be able to take those out. So you need those burner inserters to do that. It's just a pain. It's just something that you don't want to deal with. You use burner inserters to insert the coal into, oh, and here it is. You use the burner inserters to insert this coal into the boilers. Now, the burner inserters, they use coal. So if they get coal, they can do that. The thing about that is, though, this is kind of like an optimization sort of thing where it's really not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter that much. But this is the first bit of our advancement in using technology. What I'm going to do, I'll make some more electrical poles. So I've actually went beyond the threshold. So if you look, this part you can't really zoom in on. Still, the concept's the same. What I'll probably do is I'll just put this on the grid in a proper spot. You'll actually be able to tell if you look at the map in the left corner. If I go a little bit here, that moves. Until I actually need to branch out here, I don't have any reason for this electric grid to go all the way this way. In fact, this is a small electrical pole, as you see. We'll be able to research something that will make this a lot less clutter. You don't have to make so many of these. In fact, these later in the game, are kind of they can be useful, but for the most part, you'll want to either use medium or large electrical poles or substations. So yeah, eventually we're not going to need any of these, if not maybe a couple, and that's it. And this is going to be all obsolete. Oh, I can't wait for that because, man, this run back is so tedious. If only there was something that I could do to maybe remote control my crafting. Maybe there is. I don't know. Or maybe I do know. But either way, I'll see y'all in the next episode where we start going over some technologies we can use to really amp up our automation process. This is John with Glass Piece Games. Y'all have a good one.